I'm Captain Stanford with Texas Fish Tips. This is your weekly fishing report. All right, out here at the end of the jetties, we're still catching lots of redfish. There's slots, there's bull reds, there's even some small ones out there if you catch them on shrimp up and down by the rocks. There's some nice trout to be had. That water's nice and clean still. The hurricane didn't hurt us. We had a little bit of high water, but it's all gone down now. You can get out in the surf now behind these jetties in this area. There's been lots and lots of menhaden. Get you a cast net. You see a big ball of it, get out there and get you some. Then get up there and throw up in the surf. Anywhere in that first gut is where them fish are. Them redfish be up in there. That between that the first sandbar and the second sandbar is where the trout's holding. And there's been all kinds of fish in there. There's sharks, there's tarpon, just about everything else. If you get you some nice big croaker, seems to be working pretty good. Piggies will work. I like the larger ones in the surf because they make a bigger splash. We use rattles whenever we do that. But anyhow, live finger muddle will work too. We've caught some on popping cork and shrimp, but a lot of times you get a lot of hardheads doing it. But there is all kinds of fish in this surf. There is sharks, everything you can possibly think of. Like I say, we've seen several schools of tarpon down through here. All kinds of fish all the way down to the ranch house. We don't really have to run all the way to Cedar Bayou right now. There's good fish all up and down through here. Now, into the south jetty. Try not to get too close to the fishermen are at, but there's going to be some pretty good fish out there. And we've been catching some really nice reds out there on cut mullet, cut menhaden. In the Linney End Channel, right down through here in front of the lighthouse, we can catch some nice trout. Right now, the trout limit is back to 5. It's a 15-inch minimum, so get after them. There's lots and lots of trout. You shrimp, you're going to catch your limits early and quick. It's lots of fish to be had. Fish up on this bank right down through here, and there's all kinds of trout. Or you get out here along Quarantine Shoreline up a little closer tight, throw that cut mullet you've been catching or the cut menhaden, and there's redfish. Lots of nice redfish. Oversized, all kinds of fish. Easy limits all the way down through here. All right, you can get over in the sailboat channel, get underneath this bridge. There's some nice redfish underneath that bridge. If it gets too hot, it's a good place to fish. Now, you go all the way back in these holes back here, and that water drops down, and those redfish been out in these flats. When that water drops down, get in that deeper hole right in here, you're going to find some redfish and some trout. Anywhere's down through has been holding some nice black drum right in this area. This Y channel right here, we've been catching some nice black drum. Shrimp has been working the best. You can also get that HEB shrimp. It's been caught in the Gulf. It's fine shrimp. It'll work just as easy as and you get better shrimp count than going out buying live shrimp. Also, there's some black drum right about here. Now, South Bay's still holding some nice redfish. The water's been up high, so they've been up on top of this lighter area, which is the shallower area. That water's going to drop out next day or so, and those fish will be right on this edge is where they're going to be. Cut mullet, cut menhaden, or even live croaker will work. Also, if you fish right down this bank, there's been some nice redfish right here in this point, right here along this bank. You see this little cut right here? It's been holding some nice redfish. You get one or two, move on, come on down to the next one. You'll see another little cut down through here. Anywhere's down through, we've been catching some nice redfish in the wide channel. When that water drops down, right on those edges of that bank, been some redfish and some black drum. Okay, we've had some really nice weather lately. That weather is calm, the water's nice and clean out here in these bays. Corpus Christi Bay, these rigs down there has been holding some nice trout, okay? Like I say, you can get your easy limit of 5 trout real easy. Popping cork and shrimp, usually about a 2 to 3 foot leader, or you can free line them, or you can use your croaker and catch your bigger ones. But you're going to catch a lot more with the shrimp. And cork, if it's a weighted cork, it will throw further towards those rigs. You want to get just as far from those rigs you can to where you can just barely cast to them. And a lot of those fish been hanging right next to those rigs. If you see some dolphins out there, you know those trout are there. There'll be ladyfish, there'll be all kinds of triple tail, all kinds of other fish along with them, pompano. But any of these rigs out here has been working real well. There's really some good rigs. If you use that popping cork, it keeps that hook from getting down in that junk so you don't lose near as much tackle. Anyhow, y'all have a safe weekend. It's been a great weekend. It's going to be beautiful out here, so get out here and go play. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Stanford.